I'm really sorry, but I have to let you go. And it's purely budgetary. It's not personal.
I'm gonna kill myself!
Wow.
I'm going to kill myself, and it's your fault!
That's an overreaction.
Man, I just said I was done with furry drama and now I'm already back. It's just that every time I try to leave, they drag me back into the business. I'm always just, I'm just 1 week away from retirement, but I can never actually leave. Anyway, if you've seen the title, you know exactly what we're talking about. We're talking about MochiFolf. Now, they've been a little bit of controversy on Twitter right now, but these controversies run a little bit longer than just what's recently happening on Twitter. So we're gonna go through those, and then we're gonna go through what happened recently on Twitter. Now let's go through them getting into, drama after drama after drama. The biggest example I can think of is they tried going after JT Wesky. They tweeted out, "This is the absolute best ratio I've ever seen on furry Twitter. What a time to be live." And then immediately said, "I won't interact with any drama after this, but I do want to point out this. JT got exposed a while back for posting fetish content on his account. And when they were called out, they changed their bio to 18+, even though their follow base is heavily minor based. Everyone just forgot." When was this tweet made? Oh, 4 days after they said they weren't going to get in drama again. Yeah, the promise really did a lot. But anyway, yeah, so Mochi got in, a little beef with JT, and then said they weren't going to be in any more beef with JT, and then 4 days later said JT was cringe. This isn't even the first time that Mochi has started drama over stuff like this. They called Vex a zoophile for literally just owning bad dragon stuff. No. Now they got in beef with Vex, and during this beef they said, "It's great. I don't have to promote my AD to minors to get attention/clout, unlike some people I know of. If you're 18+, you can ask for it in DMs. You'll deserve non-mid content and someone who isn't a bad person to support instead." Now, why don't we go through Mochi promoting their not safe for work stuff on their main? Here's them in stockings saying to tell them they're a good boy. This is them saying, "Since I've gained a lot of followers recently, I invite anyone who is 18+ to DM me for my AD/NSFW account. As usual, this doesn't affect this account at all. I'm still the same loving safe for work Mochi you all know and love. Just a little something for the adults interested." So, I mean, they're saying that if you're an adult to go check it out, but they are still, showing it off to predominantly minors as well. They have some DMs with Vex. I'm going to show those on the screen real quick, just quickly, scan through them all, because I can't be fucked at, read them all. Also, a few times when Mochi's been a little bit toxic. They tweeted out, "What are you doing if this happens?" And someone goes, "I don't know, who gives a shit? Twitter followers don't actually mean anything." And they said, "Joke, you. What are you doing if this happens?" And they go, "Nothing, you're just a person, not famous, so nothing." Nobody said I was. Secondly, please seek help for jealousy. It will only make you more bitter and unhappy in the long run. And third is very important. If you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. I think Epstein is bad. Oh wait, that wasn't nice. I shouldn't have said it. Here's more of Mochi talking about their AD. "My 2 greatest achievements of this week, and it's getting blocked by Vex and followed by Mochi. You have zero idea how ironic and iconic this is." Iconic? The fuck do you mean iconic? I still hate Vex because of what he and his girlfriend did to me. What happened? I posted it on my main. Read the thread where you find it. "Thanks for 3.5 on my AD. Posting here because a lot of you cross-follow me. I'm always going to keep this account safe for work, not interact with anything bad here, so don't worry." They also posted an image. "He's being a bully because I'm 5 foot, and can only imagine what the rest of the image is." Also, I'm just going to put a bunch more screenshots about the NSFW account being talked about on their main. I'm just going to throw them here. And the problem is, even if they are marketing it towards, obviously adults, the problem is they're still talking about it on main. So they're still allowing minors to see it. Which is, kind of what they're criticizing Vex of doing. Also, Mochi follows a baby fur who's a minor. That's just a little bit cringe. But the real reason I'm talking about this is what has happened recently. We're gonna go through these tweets real quick that Mochi made, and then we'll go to what's currently happening. Now, admittedly I don't know what the context of whatever the fuck they're talking about is, but apparently it was someone who said they were going to kill themselves. I know that's also Suicide Awareness Month, isn't it? I've seen people do this before. Usually when they do it during Suicide Awareness and Prevention Month, they do it to show the impact on how suicide can affect the ones close to you. But unlike him, I tried to do it. And Mochi responds, "This is or was in no way done for Suicide Prevention Month, and that sort of excuse is dumb. Faking your death/suicide is messed up. There's no excuse for this." Oh, how ironic that is. Now, I guess what happened is someone is following a zoophile, and then when it was pointed out, they said, "Oh, I don't really care." And this person who said they don't care is being followed by the Angie Paws company. So Mochi, of course, brought it up to them. And they said, "Sorry, I don't know them. You're following them, but alright, if your company supports zoophiles, I don't feel comfortable supporting it. As you know, we follow back people who follow us. We don't conduct investigations into people beforehand. We do check for telltale keywords and symbols in the name and profile. I'd appreciate it if you didn't accuse us of horrible things based on misguided assumptions. Thanks." That was the obvious point of me sending the screenshot, in which you replied that you didn't know them, in which I told you that you follow them, and I wouldn't continue supporting a business that followed such supported zoophiles. I urge you to not get defensive in the future when a customer alerts you to these things. Nobody accused your company of supporting zoophiles. I only stated that if you did, I wouldn't support, which is fair considering the circumstances. Thank you. I don't see anything in their profile that indicates anything sus. I'm not getting defensive, simply pointing out that there's no way of us knowing everything about everyone we follow. I suggest you go after actual zoos instead of harassing innocent people. You're welcome to block if you wish. This is pathetic. I will never spend my money here. Actually, as a matter of fact, I want to turn this around on Mochi real quick. Here's Mochi following someone who's 33. And it says they're taken by this person here. Well, if you click on that person's account, it says they're 16. Mochi, if it's so bad for this guy to be following someone, why is you following someone dating a 16-year-old when they're 33 not bad? I have also gotten an official statement from Angry Paws. I'm going to quickly throw up on screen real quick. You can pause if you want to read it, but here it is. They tried doing it again with Angry Paws, but this time about a 16-year-old who had a mental breakdown and said they couldn't be involved in the Israel-Palestine stuff anymore, and they essentially tried to use it as a way to say that Angry Paws shouldn't follow them. Angry Paws themselves actually had a really great response when they said, "This is clearly a child having a mental breakdown. What the fuck is wrong with you?" So essentially Mochi falsely accused these people of being zoophiles, and no matter what they say, that's literally what it was. And then, faced backlash for it. And what's your response to facing backlash for falsely calling someone a zoophile? Well, tweeting out, "I'm ending it, y'all are welcome." I mean, it just makes sense to me, You make a false accusation, you get called out for it, I'm gonna die. When you fuck up a story, you gotta apologize, man. You gotta straight up be like, "You know what? I fucked up." Not, say that you're gonna literally, end your life. That's not good. And Twitter is being ruthless right now. Falsely accuse someone of being a zoo. Get fair hate for that. "Oh no, I am ending myself. Oh, you are all bad." Make drama out of it. Didn't actually do anything and return safe and sound with tons of attention to their persona. In their tweet, they even say, "I'm ending it. Y'all are welcome. Please stop telling me not to do it. My mind is already made up. I'm sick of the hate and harassment I get almost daily." Even their fucking Twitter bio says, "Thanks for everything. It's been a great ride." And it has, what is that, the date that they were going to apparently die on? On top of that, they literally haven't tweeted since that. So as far as Twitter's concerned, Mochi's dead. But they're not dead, obviously. Here's a tweet. "Mochi is alive and is an incredibly shitty person for not only intentionally suicide baiting to escape accountability, but then for letting the community worry about them for absolutely no reason. What the fuck?" Here's a Discord conversation. "Hey, you got proof that Mochi is alive?" And it's a Discord DM where Mochi themselves flat out responds the day after they said they were gonna, do all that. They say that it's not for attention or bait. They're alive, but at what cost? Ballin',
Ballin'.
but at what cost? And these people were like legitimately concerned. Like this is legitimately fucked up. I mean, people were legitimately concerned that Mochi attempted to like commit suicide. Now, to be fair, they made a post in their Discord and they said, "Oh, I was going to, but then someone told me to text or call this number." Now that's, you know, very possible. But why haven't they made it public that they're, you know, not dead and very much alive? I feel like that's something you would want to tell people almost immediately. But not this person. Listen, at the end of the day, Mochi, I don't know, man. They seem a little bit irresponsible with their platform, and if they're doing all this, it's not exactly the best. They're throwing stones from glass houses, that's all I'm gonna say. And play with fire, sometimes you get burnt. Anyway, that's probably where I'm gonna end the video. I don't know, if you guys liked it, you know, subscribe. We're going back to furry drama. The non-furry drama did not work out, so we're going back to this. Anyway, I don't know, later.